Drum. It'll give us a run for our money in the Dubai World Cup.
Eleven runners then at Gulfstream Park for the third race here. And number 10, 13 Arrows, is the market leader here. La Madrina along with Jenny's Rocket, both at 5 to 1. It's 7 to 1, Make It Snappy. Indies Millions at 10s, Tis Duet at 12 to 1. And it's 20 to 1 bar those. As you can see, it's a 7 furlongs maiden special weight. And number 10, 13 Arrows, is the evens favourite here. As the runners get down to the post now. 13 Arrows is running for the Foxhill Farms team. She's a filly by Indian Charlie. And Joel Rosario, who was in Dubai, of course, last year, but riding at his home track today, as it were. Chad Brown, we mentioned before, has got a good strike rate at this meet. And 13 Arrows has had just the one run so far. She bids to break that maiden today. She started off over 6 furlongs, so stepping up to 7 furlongs today. 13 Arrows, but she was closing rapidly at the finish last time and only went under on that occasion by half a length in a race on similarly fast dirt back at the beginning of this month. That was a promising debut effort for her. Saves it in a similar type of race, and she is the market leader today at number 10, 13 Arrows. And well, the second choice here, Steve Wellham anyway, is at number 7, La Madrina. Castellano is on board.
Indeed, and yeah, indeed, and obviously on debut, 5 to 1. It's no man's land, isn't it? Really, it's not strongly fancied, but they are a bit worried about it. And trainer going particularly well, operates with about a 19% strike rate, slightly better than he did the whole of 2013. 53 runners, 10 winners, 17 placed horses. So everything in place for a big run, if not a successful one. Those are the colours that we were used to seeing back in the day, David.
Yeah, indeed.
In the UK.
Sheikh Mohammed colours, still see them in various outposts of the globe, but not so much in the UK anymore.
No, the Dali stables that those colours represent Make It Snappy, who, I mean, they've persevered, haven't they? Because she's not seen the race course at 2, obviously 2 backward. And yet here she is, making a debut. She's a decent price as well. I mean, she's bred for the job. She wasn't cheap. She was 100,000, which doesn't quite outweigh all of these, because you've got the likes of Indies Million, who cost 275,000 or 725,000. There's the latest market, 13 Arrows, 4 to 5, very strongly fancied. La Madrina, Jenny's Rocket, 5s, Make It Snappy, 7s, Indies Million, 10s, Tis Duet at 12s, and 22 to 1, all bigger. The rest, they are about to make their way behind to load up. I think we'd probably be foolish to ignore all this money for the market leader, but I think Make It Snappy might give us a run for our cash. I'll play that each way. That's the very leggy 3 walking through. That's newly fashioned. And 6, Tis Duet, who is a 12 to 1 shot.
Yeah, so let's look at some of the market principles there. Number 2, Make It Snappy then. Luis Saez riding for the Kieran McLaughlin table. That, of course, is that Dali colt that we're looking at, the son of the Travers Stakes winner Medallia, or the daughter rather of the Medallia Doro, the Travers Stakes winner, and a popular sire in this country now too. That's the one. That's one of the bigger prices going for there. Corinthian Luck. She's a daughter of Corinthian, and she represents a stable that is only trading at a 9% strike rate here at Gulfstream Park. A debutant today, Elvis Trujillo on board Corinthian Luck. And further out in the market, Indies Million then a 10 to 1 chance, number 4. Alan Garcia riding for Barclay Tag, Kentucky Derby winning trainer in his day with Funny Side. 3 starts so far for this filly. 2 at Belmont, and last time perhaps a little disappointing here at Gulfstream Park, but that was off the back of about a 3-month break. So could be more to come from Indy's Million, but most likely will concern the market principles here for this 5 o'clock race. And the market principle is at number 10, 13 Arrows, on its second start today for the Chad Brown stable. Now odds on at 4 to 5. La Madrina 5s, Jenny's Rocket also at 5 to 1. Make It Snappy at 7s. Indy's Million at 10 to 1. And Tis Duet is a 12 to 1 chance. As you might have guessed from the name, it's a daughter of Tis Now. And Corey Lannery, who rode the last race winner here, is on board this time for the Bill Mott stable. Cigars trainer, 10% though, a bit of a moderate strike rate by Bill Mott's normal standards for here at Gulfstream Park. And this one is making her debut today.
Okay, well, they are at the post. They should make their way straight into the stalls accordingly. As David's hinted, there's floods of cash for 13 Arrows, backing this as though it's already over the line, aren't they? 5s, La Madrina and Jenny's Rocket, and Make It Snappies all the way out to 8. So bets on time. They are going in. Best of luck.
And they're all in line. They're off. And a good start for the favorite 13 Arrows, who goes out to the front. On the far outside, Jenny's Rocket away well. Newly Fashioned is outrunning in third, and then Circle the Umpire in fourth. Break of another 2 back to Tis Duet, who's 5th up the backstretch, 5 lengths off the lead, and then Corinthian Luck and La Madrina. Russian Knight is after that, and then Mare on Fire, and at the back are Indy's Million and Make It Snappy as they head up the backstretch. 22 seconds flat for the opening quarter mile. 13 Arrows with early pressure from Jenny's Rocket. These two a neck apart with a half mile to go. Circle the Empire is now 2.5 off of them and moving up. Newly Fashioned losing ground to the top 3 and 4th. After that comes Tis Duet. Corinthian Luck to the inside is next. And then La Madrina, who's got about 10 lengths to make up, but is gaining ground on the far turn. Mare on Fire is next. Russian Knight, Indy's Million, and Make It Snappy. And Jenny's Rocket has taken the lead in hand after a 44 1/2 mile. Jenny's Rocket has gone by 13 Arrows at the top of the stretch. And Paco Lopez riding with confidence at the 8th pole, but La Madrina is coming with a rush on the far outside. And La Madrina runs right on by. La Madrina and Javier Castellano pulling away in the late strides to win, drifting out late but well clear by about 5 or 6 in the end. Jenny's Rocket was second, Tis Duet came third, and then 13 Arrows fourth.
Well, the odds-on favourite, only 4th in the end, 13 Arrows. And this point, you can see the writing is on the wall because coasting into the lead, Jenny's Rocket, and he must have felt full of confidence turning for the judge. then dropping from the clouds as they hit the bend, and in full flow on the outside comes the La Madrina, the 7 under Castellano, to such effect that it didn't matter how well he was going on the leader, this thing has just absolutely scythed it down and made it look like a statue. The favourite fading in the end, couldn't even hold on to third, Tis Duet snatching that place. The first and the third were on debut, and Jenny's Rocket was having her third start. She gives that form a solid look actually with her 2 previous thirds, but it goes to the grey. That is La Madrina, who wins very easily. Gulfstream's at 4.54.
Now I head to Laurel Park now for